family. We are finally here, and it finally dropped. It finally happened. Completely paradoxical in the way that I think Ren wants to kind of leave us on these cliffhangers as he unpacks this narrative. Guys, here's my 2 cents. Preemptively, of course, like, share, subscribe, comment if this is the kind of music and the kind of content that you are here for. Shout out and salute to you. Let's get into it with no further ado. See what Ren was talking to us about. It sounds like somebody is trying to find something on a radio. And guys, if you can see the image of what looks like a cartoon rabbit, and this, it's either like a bunny or maybe it's a puppy, but I'm going to go with bunny on this one. You remember when he was just kind of giving us those cryptic images of the pig and has used the pig throughout a lot of his content? I'm wondering if he's going somewhere with this rabbit and the symbolism of it. When I finally recognized what the pig mask was all about, it actually inspired the Animal Farm Book Club, which we finished. We're now in 1984, so join that. But I wonder what is going to unfold with this bunny rabbit image and whether we're going to be seeing more of that.
Welcome to the end of days. Below, the fires rage, their hungry flames consuming what little remains of the ancient forests. Far to the north, the polar bears drift on shrinking islands of ice, their silent struggle a haunting echo of our
Animal flow. You're in the belly of a cannibal king, where chaos and anarchy roam. Trouble is bubbling under the skin.
Guys, so immediately we see this dichotomy, right? So the first thing that he turns to on the TV is just this, you know, a lot of times the nature documentaries will just tell us how badly we're destroying the planet, how difficult we're making life for certain animals which are being driven extinct by our greed. So the first thing that he interacts with is that reality, and that's a little bit depressing, and so he decides to change the channel. And when he changes the channel, he gets a potential solution to the problem he just watched, which is Ren's own animal flow. For those of you who have seen that video or my reaction to that video, you know that it is just complete and utter chaos, right? There's, you remember the women on the washing machine with the cat masks on? I loved animal flow, but it's like he turns from that too. He's like, okay, it's like one of the reactions to what we're doing to the planet and to the sense of derealization that we all feel is to just wild out and go wild.
Another Triton on the loose.
Coming up, I do really like Pigman. I had such a good chat with him last night on the terrace, and he is my type on paper.
Yeah.
But I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket because obviously I do want to get to know everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it is.
As Newsay's Tina Tell tells us, this may be a once-in-a-lifetime event for some people.
It's not as exciting as I thought it was going to be, you know.
Capitalism is failing us. People are doing the unthinkable. They are consuming less. The answer? Envy in a pill.
We assembled a team of scientists from all over the world and worked out the chemical composition.
Come on, Ren. See, listen, this is a part of the dystopian literature that Ren told us that he loved, right? For any of you who are following in 1984 especially, you're familiar with how creepy and dystopian Orwell's prediction for the future is if we keep going in the direction that we are. That little part where it says, big problems, guys. People aren't consuming as much anymore, and so we've decided to put envy in pill form. Now you can just take envy as in a pill. And of course that doesn't exist in our day and age, but what Ren is trying to tell us, hearkening back to the dystopian literature which inspired the book club, is we are not too far from that direction. I mean, what are the leaders? What are the people at the top, the billionaires who own these corporations we all like to buy from? What are they going to do, if we stop playing that game, if we wake up from the money game, essentially?
Position of envy.
I love you. I need you more than I have the words to say. I don't know how or why, but I would die a broken girl without you. Please, don't go away.
a year on from the tragic stabbing of a 14-year-old girl by a teenage perpetrator, who was then shot by police. The community remains deep.
Guys, everything is so intense. The first thing he turned on was talking about how the world is coming to an end as a result of us and what we're doing to the planet. Then he switches on animal flow, which might just be a hearkening to the idea that, he himself has a part to play in the madness. But everything that Vincent is seeing is just kind of really intense and puts upon him this massive responsibility. He's clicking through all of this stuff. There's that creepy song again.
Down by the Mississippi shore, and for you my lonely heart is calling. Each night I love you more and more. Day and night I seem to dream about you. I'll sing to you, I'll sing to you. Bless your heart, I just can't live without you. So come out and meet me, honey,
So REN is confronting the artist now. Now, I still think that is Vincent van Gogh. Yes? No? Right? Wrong? Is it just a guy who happens to look like Vincent van Gogh who is not necessarily embodying that artist in this instance? I happen to think not. Until I'm proven wrong, I'm going to go with the fact that is Vincent van Gogh.
Come on, let's have it, you miserable prick. I will do what I want, I will drink till I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick of the same boring songs. I am sick of these pavements I find myself on. Great Britain, I hate you, I'll say that with pride. It's my right to be violent when you fed me lies.
What a freaking legend. Guys, listen. He has stolen the guitar from the artist. Vincent van Gogh represents the artist. The one who's okay with not having everything fit inside a Euclidean box. The one that's okay with not necessarily having control. Vincent has stolen the expression of the artist and is now just crying out these brutal, cursing the world, cursing Britain, just shaking his fist at reality, at the way things are. But notice that he has to steal from the artist in order to let that out, right? Let's continue.
I'm a rotter, a menace when I want to be, and I've worked for that right because nothing comes free. I have slaved all my life in the dull 9 to 5. I just rinse and repeat while I'm barely alive. Great Britain, I loathe you with murderous glee. I will do to this country what you've done to me. Destroy. I want to tear apart these buildings from the cinder blocks they stand. Leave this town in dust and rubble, make some trouble with my hands. I won't lie, I'm fucking wasted, but I wasted all my youth, and I've stayed so damn complacent. Getting wasted is my truth, so my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut. It's throwing up upon these paved Shut your fucking mouth, you slut. Banished angel, I am Lucifer. Might reign like Genghis Khan. Soon you will all know my name. I am the storm after the calm.
Wait a second. That lyric about wasted, I'm wasted, but my life is wasted, so being wasted is my truth, was a fire line.
And I've stayed so damn complacent. Getting wasted is my truth. So my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut. It's throwing up upon these.
Wait a second. That really deserves a Selah moment. Selah meaning pause and reflect. I'm wasted, but my life has been wasted. So I feel like being wasted is my truth. That's really, really crazy. He's saying that life, or Britain, has taken from him the ability to really let loose as an artist, maybe. And he's taken the guitar from Vincent van Gogh, which is kind of the reason that maybe it leads me down that path. Being wasted is my truth is incredibly, incredibly dark.
Shut your fucking mouth, you slut. Banished angel, I am Lucifer. Might reign like Genghis Khan. Soon you will all know my name. I am the storm after the calm. I'm the victim of the victim list. The pill that makes you sick. I am chaos incarnate. Let's fucking have it then, you prick. Now the rules of the street fight are simple. It's pretty much anything goes. Keeping the street pretty firm on your feet. It pays to be sweet on your toes.
The street fight, the rules of the street fight in Britain are a little different. I think the street fight rules out here is like it's a one-on-one. There's you don't want to bite, you don't want to pull out a weapon. There's you keep it fists. When somebody's knocked out, you stop. Right. Sometimes the rules aren't necessarily followed, but I mean, anything goes is pretty wild.
In the street, pretty firm on your feet. It pays to be sweet on your toes. And fools, they have fallen for clumsy mistakes. Late to react, cop the fist to the face. Now the rules of the street fight are simple. Break that little prick's nose. Throw a punch, you swallow it, follow it, grab the collar, quick hollow tip like karate kick, martial art master, spark a bitch, park a fist on the landing, trick carnage, it finds the cartilage, karma serve like a carbonated.
Guys, listen to this guy rap. Ren can really, really, really rap. I mean, the wordplay, he didn't even have to throw that in there. It's just, the guy is a lyricist at the end of the day as well. You can't count him out when it comes to anything. He is elite.
Break that little prick's nose.
Right.
Throw a punch, you swallow it, follow it, grab the collar, quick hollow tip like karate kick, martial art master, spark a bitch, park a fist on the landing, trick carnage, it finds the cartilage, karma serve like a carbonated cola on the crucifix, kill. Vincent wanna kill, who blood gets spilled, move double that rude boy, kill or be killed. Do it for the fun, blood, do it for the thrill. Blue lights, boy, run, blue lights, boy, chill. Absence of the light, the devil's soul, a seed in either mind. Vincent was shaken, run from the law, hide from the bacon, crouch on the floor. The cook to all made him hate the world.
Guys, he's one of the dopest artists. He just for no reason decided to go into this reggae flair, where it's like, I am not mad at it at all. Like it's almost like this is something that he would do while busking. And I know, I'm sorry. It's just, it's very difficult for me to remain in story mode when he's just that good as a lyricist, as a singer. He's that impressive. I got to rewind it one more time. I love that. That every portion of this could be its own song. And he's just kind of flipping through styles that match the mode of the story. Nah, I got to go back.
So it goes, in the absence of the light, the devil sowed a seed in our mind. Vincent was shaken, run from the law, hide from the bacon, crouch on the floor, the cook to omit him, hate the wolf spits on him, rapes him, hits him, kicks him when he's down, and that shapes him. He hears the sound of a copper, hot up on his tail proper, Vincent off his rocker. Bothered by the lie that Britain sold him, what a shocker. Where greedy eat the poor, a holy war, the chosen prosper. But some are never chosen, they stay frozen in the locker.
Right.
Destined to survive in 9 to 5 and watch the clock, but don't think about reality, my little happy shopper. A brand new show on Netflix to distract you from the horror, and swallow all your morals for a retweet or a follow, and shadow ban the problem man, a soul for $1, and keep the fight amongst yourself, don't think about the squalor. The systems don't impose it, or the rules that we all honour. And fuck it, Vincent cooked to boiling point, he's cannon fodder. So what's the use in running, he's already in the locker. He's careless with his actions now, a clumsy motherfucker. He turned to face his fate, cause fate's a bitch and none will stop her. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3". Was his first day back at work after a time of absent leave. Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was our boy with a guitar, bruised and battered on his knees. But Richard lived in caution now, tormented by his past. Not so quick to find the trigger, not so fast. But Richard was a righteous man who lived inside the law. So he leapt upon poor Vincent and he cuffed him to the floor.
Guys, the red letters against the black background is like Michael Crichton or like, Stephen King type of horror. I wonder what is in store for Vincent. Doesn't this give you more questions than answers? I mean, I'm going to listen to this again just because of I don't think I got enough from the lyrical brilliance, the vocal brilliance, just the mastery of everything that REN puts his mind to. This, I think, was definitely another jab, another tiny little pour, right? But it gives us more questions than it answers at the end of the day. Am I wrong? Am I right? Let me know in the comments what you got from this particular video. Thanks for being with me.